So the last video I'm recording at the moment is making videos in Copilot. So you can easily make a video in Copilot. It's a little bit more hidden than in lots of the things in Copilot, and that's why people miss it. I believe at the minute you've either got very limited or no use of making videos on the free plan, but you certainly have a few if you pay. And I've got a feeling you could do it on the free plan, but again, these things change all the time, and the time you're watching this video isn't when I'm recording it. So just check, follow along, and you'll see if you hit a wall or not, depending on what account you've got. So it can write the script, read it aloud, and find footage and put it all together as a little video for you. So you can do it straight from a sentence, but what's also quite powerful, you can do it from a document. So if you've got a PowerPoint, a Word document, anything like that you want to throw at it, and then it will use that as a guide on what video to make, it can do that really well. So it builds the whole thing. You can then use Clipchamp, which is a Microsoft tool, to edit it around if you need to afterwards, and then it lands in your OneDrive folder at the end. So it's really straightforward. So what it does do and what it doesn't. So it can write a script from your prompt. It can add an AI voiceover and you can change the voice and things like that. It will try and pull matching clips and music and things like that and turn it into a narrated video. What it doesn't do is generate film from nothing. So it's not like some of the other AI video generators. This is the way this works, I think, is from lots and lots of stuff that already exists and it pulls it together in the right way. Um, it said it can't work from a Word file, but I've thrown a Word file at it. So I think this is changing since I originally made it. You can't put your own face or voice in it, so it's not something that you'd produce like somebody mimicking something or anything like that on. That's not what it's for. So it's not in the chat box. So the two other doors, you can do it in Clipchamp itself, which isn't the way I've ever done it, but apparently that's true. The other one is this thing called the Create Hub, which I'll show you, do a little demo of now. So if I pull this over, and this is why you miss it. If you ask, I'll see if I've still got it. Oh, it'll be here. So if you ask, because I just wondered if you could direct to it um, in in the chat itself, which shows you how new it is because it's not all integrated yet. So if you ask in the chat to make a video, it'll say, yeah, of course. And I'm about to show you the worst video ever. So it'll say what length you want and things like that. And then it'll go, oh, actually, I've got no tools to make a video. I'll program and make it. So I asked for a boxer dog running through a sunny park. If I open this, look at this. This is a boxer dog running through a park. And you can imagine if you saw this, you go, well, AI is rubbish and Microsoft can't make videos and things like that. And it'd be an understandable opinion, but we're just doing it in the wrong way. So when you're in office.com, you need to go to the apps waffle at the top and you're looking for the Create Hub. If you go in here, it's another way to make things like infographics, stories, posters, images, things like that. But you've got this create a video one. So I've just said 10 seconds, so it doesn't take too long. You can add brands and colors and things if you want to. So we'll have that one, just see how it changes things. Press create, and it'll take a few minutes to make, maybe not a few minutes, but it won't be instant because videos are harder to make than other things. But remember, this isn't generating every pixel itself. The AI is pulling stock images and videos in, and then it's doing the narration over the top. And you also need to bear in mind that my prompt was rubbish. You know, I've not given it any detail. I've just said a boxer dog running in the park. So we need to bear that in mind and almost give it a little bit of credit for this video not being amazing because the prompt didn't give it a lot of direction. So you can see it's on step 1 of 5. I'm going to pause the recording for your own sanity and I'll unpause it when it gets near the end or is finished. Okay, so you can see it's done now. And I've got this video that if I press play.
Imagine the grass, soft, cool, but in the heart of this green paradise, a spirited box of dogs sprints, pure joy radiating with every bound. Each leap is a celebration, every dash a burst of unfiltered happiness. Ears flapping, tail wagging, the boxer races through the open air. The world fades away, leaving open.
So it's made a combination of videos, images. Like I said, it pulls from sources already found. It's obviously used AI and previous tagging to work out if it's a fit for this video. But straight away, I'm not confident that's a boxer. I'm definitely not confident that's a boxer. So there are some images with this, issues with this. There you go. That's a proper boxer. But yeah, you can see the issue, but you can adjust things. So you can adjust let's go for a jazz vibe music. Let's go for the voice of Ava. That'll take a little bit of a second, and you can change the branding as well. It takes a second to change the voice because it's actually got to recode it to say everything that it said. So let's go for that brand instead. And transform, create a new version of the video or start again. So you could say regenerate, but I don't like this and this.
In the
But you get the idea. And obviously when you're done, look, you can click export and share or open it in Clipchamp for further editing. So you can make videos in Microsoft using AI, but it's not the same type of video that some of the ones we've looked at elsewhere. It's almost a different style, but it's not fair to say you can't make AI videos in Microsoft because you can. If we go back to finishing off the slides, lost my mouse, sorry, there it is. And remember, you can pass it a sort of presentation you're going through in the lesson and make an accompanying video, which is quite cool. So watch it through before anybody else does. Make sure you're not feeding it pupil faces and things like that. Asking the chatbot won't work, so use Crate or Clipchamp. Crate's the one that I tested just then. So yeah, don't be fooled by just saying to the chat, can you make me a video, and it making you a weird programmatic weird cartoon that defies all physics. And just remember that it drafts, but you decide whether you want to use it or not. But you can take that and carry on editing it in Clipchamp, which is quite useful because some of these other AI video editors, generators, they do make videos and they make them arguably much better than what we've just seen. But then it's not like you can easily go and edit that, whereas at least this becomes editable at the end. So yeah, it's to just think of any use cases you could make of these video generations, if they are useful or not in this format.